stays away.
But as the parties rush to sign up as many as they can, questions are being raised about the tactics being used. KOLO 8 News Now's Ed Pierce joins us with more. And Ed, have you brought you an example that is going to raise some eyebrows?
Yeah, he not only related his experience with this, he also recorded it on his cell phone. Our viewer encountered a man registering voters outside the main post office on Vassar on Friday. Not quite believing what he was hearing as he passed, he engaged the man in conversation and took this video as he did. At first, it all seemed normal.
Last hour to register to vote.
Right, you're registering both parties?
Yeah.
Okay.
But then it took the same strange turn he thought he'd heard in passing.
Can you do me a favor?
Sure.
Can you mark nonpartisan on there?
Sure.
I'll get credit for it. I don't get credit for Democrat.
Oh, okay.
But I am Democrat, so I still do Democrats. But I asked them to mark nonpartisan. We're working for a Republican Party, but we have to let everybody register. I have to get 2 an hour, but if I bring back Democrats, I don't get credit.
It is a felony to compensate somebody that's out there in the field registering voters if you compensate them based on the total number of voters that they're registering.
In fact, in 2008, Miller did prosecute the now defunct Acorn organization.
In Acorn, we obtained a criminal conviction because they were paying bonuses based on the total number of people that they had registered. The Supreme Court upheld that.
But in this case, it's not clear what the payment arrangement was.
You know, it is alarming that he was making some suggestion that he wouldn't be credited for the registration if it came under a particular party affiliation. But there's really no explanation as to what that meant.
Once someone has filled out a voter registration form, that form must be turned in within 10 days. There have been allegations that may not always happen.
We have had complaints this cycle that forms are being destroyed by political parties when people don't register with that political party. And so we urge the public to log on to our website and check their status to make sure that they are in fact registered.
Now, a spokesman for the Romney campaign told us today, to his knowledge, there were no paid registrars for them, only volunteers still in the field last Friday. But as he noted, there are independent groups that had registration drives going. Again, the Secretary of State says if you registered with one of these people at an unofficial site, you might want to double check your status on their website. And if you see a problem, you should follow up with the Secretary of State's office. Now, we've got a link on the site on our web channel, KOLO8TV.com. Look for it under Hot Topics. You should check it out if you registered at a place like the post office.
Thanks, Ed.